Hello, everyone. The camera's looking a little bit dark, but I don't actually know how to change that. Good to see you all again. Let's hopefully have a better race this week. And this week it's only one race. It's a 1 hour race at Nurburgring. We have a mandatory pit stop for tyres, not fuel, as far as I'm aware. I'll double check that. Right, where is that? What does that say? Anyway, how is everybody doing?
Mic check.
What's a good time? Well, is it for quali or for the race? Because for qualifying, assuming we're qualifying in around about 30 to 35 degrees on track, we'll be doing... what will we be doing? We'll be aiming for low 1 minute 53s, I think. I don't think 52 is going to be possible today. I mean, they're possible, but I don't think anyone will reach it. If they do, then they're really quick. For the race, maybe like mid 54s for race pace. I think we'll be running about that. Maybe we'll scrape into the 53s. 1 minute 53s, that is. But yeah, about a second or so between qualifying and race pace. Right, where is it? Endurance. One mandatory pit stop for tyres. Refueling is allowed. Right, so that's confirmed. Service stats are dodgy. Yeah, they sure are. 2:30 AM. Whereabouts is that? If it's 9 PM here, I'm not sure whereabouts that is. 55s, that's not bad. You're getting there. I remember when I first hopped onto this track, that was... Well, when we were doing this track last week in that fun race, I was 55s, and obviously with practice, then you get quicker. Hey Speed, how you doing? I'll remember to press drive this week, because that was a fatal mistake last time. Alright, so we should have about 14-ish minutes left of practice, and then we'll get into qualifying. You're in the US, so it's good to see people from all over, as usual. Although we don't really ever see many people from my country, but yeah, it's good to see you guys from all over the place. Okay, I think I'll get into some practice, even though there's only 2 minutes left in this session. Wait. What's the temps? 33. I think I'll just wait until the session's over. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. Focus is on this race, and sort of feeling confident. I don't know. I'm having struggles with this car. I haven't quite adapted to this car yet, but I'm feeling alright, I think. Yeah, no, the setups do make a difference. They really do. But you do have to be making sure you're getting the most out of the defaults. Well, yeah, if you're not getting the most out of the car, then the setup's not going to make much difference to your times. But yeah, setups do make a difference, though. Good to see you guys from Oz. Hey, BC. I'm just waiting for the session to finish, because I can't really be bothered going out, because I won't be able to set any laps. Someone's just jumped into the 153s. I'd assume that would... Well, I don't know. Maybe that's on race fuel. Maybe not. It's a lot of ping, though. Look in the timesheets. You set 3 laps and he jumped back to the pits. That looks like a qualifying attempt then. But Well, yeah, welcome to all the new viewers. Hopefully we'll have a good race today. I'm just nervous at the start because I did a practice race about 30 minutes ago and I qualified up second, I think. Yeah, second. And then as soon as we hit the green lights, my car didn't go anywhere. Everyone else was just swamping me because this car doesn't have the greatest takeoff because of that turbo lag. High brake bias on this car. Well, in qualifying, I'm running about 62% brake bias, 62.5, and then in the race, I'm running like 63, just a bit more forward. I don't know, what is the default brake bias? 64, so I'm running just a little bit below default. Hopefully I'll be in a new session soon so I can get a little bit of practice done. In qualifying this week, I'm going to be running the pad 4s, which I believe I don't actually know what the pad 4s are. I thought they were a really worn-in brake pad 1 or something like that. They only seem to work optimally if they're at like really high temperatures. I don't know if that's true or not, but what I'm experiencing is that they're quicker on this track than pad 1s. In a quali situation, they wear off after very short periods, so pad 1s are good for the race, I think. Last week I was just running pad 1s for both quali and the race. Turning TC off for the start helps. I haven't actually attempted that, so I'm probably not going to do it this time, just for safety reasons, but I'll try that next time. Yeah, I think most of the front engines have more forward brake bias, just like you say. Yeah, the 911s, they're fast, but they're not easy to drive. But yeah, I was actually racing against a
Can I get a mic check?
911 in my practice race, and that thing just took off the line and murdered me. And the thing is, as soon as the 911 got past me off the start, I couldn't really get around him just for the fact that I'm slow out the corners and he's fast out the corners, and by the time I catch up, we're already at the end of the straight. Alright, well that's nice information speed. Yeah, so I found that the pad 4s were somehow...
Yeah, there is. He's about to reset it and chat.
I don't know if it was just
Really, mate. Send it.
just me dreaming, or if it was actually making a benefit.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna
But yeah, I
switch
felt
back
like
now.
pad 4s were quicker
No worries.
in qualifying.
Sorry, I'm in VR. I can barely read that text.
All good, mate.
Tyre set 4. I thought all the tyre sets were the same. Have I been missing something all this time? Are we jumping straight into a practice race here? I'm not really prepared for that. Hold on, I'm just gonna... where is it? Wait, hold on, I'll bring the screen back in a moment. Just checking something. Right.
Maybe we should reset after turn 1. Get a bit of turn 1 practice.
Yeah, pre-warning, see how it's gonna feel.
That noise is loud. Just let me know how the audio sounds as well, please. I hope everything is sounding okay. I haven't changed anything from last week, so it should be similar. Right. Okay, I should probably press drive if I'm going to do this practice race. Yeah, actually, it's a good idea. Would you recommend, because this car has 2 traction control settings, is your friend going off of just one of them or both of them? Because I want to probably be running traction control by the first corner. Someone's already doing donuts.
Alright, we're skipping now. We're just checking, making sure everything's okay.
I think someone said they're skipping through.
Got lots of overtakes. I'll take that.
Is that all the practice you need?
Season 20.
I assume we're skipping through to the next session very shortly. Thanks, B3. Appreciate that. If there is a qualifying tyre set, then I've been missing something all this time. I mean, I could try both traction controls, but the thing is I want to put my traction control back on by the first corner before I loop it by going on throttle too hard. Not exactly sure what we're doing here. Right, okay. I mean, I can try changing traction control too. Right, so we're
Alright,
gonna
you got
practice.
17 minutes. Good luck.
Yes.
The thing is though, with traction control, it should only
Thanks, mate.
No
make a
worries,
difference
mate.
if it's actually engaging. Because if the traction control's not even engaging, then it shouldn't really make a difference, right? Because when you're in about to start the race and the lights go green, I don't think the traction control even engages. Or am I wrong? One thing I've found is going from qualifying to race setup, there's definitely a noticeable difference in braking point into the first corner. As it should be, but it's fairly large compared to Hungaroring. I think our speed limit before the race starts is about 80, so I could practice that when I get to the straight. Oopsie, that's not the line. For the start, it's only the TC1, so... Right, well, first I'm going to have a run with the traction control on, which I'm running 3 on both. Let me just like pull it to the inside here. So we're running about 80k an hour. When I get to the line I'll slam it. Well, I didn't see any noticeable signs of traction control engaging there. Let's wait for everyone to come through. I mean, I know that I've seen a couple people, and I've actually seen, I forget his name, one of the developers, he does it in one of his live streams. In the Aston Martin, you can hold the brake before you start the race, and you keep the throttle all the way down, but hold the brake, and then as soon as the lights go green, you jump off the brake, and that sort of counters the turbo lag a little bit. I don't know how much, but we're not meant to be touching the brake pedal on our formation, or at the end of our formation laps, so not really meant to do that. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it'll be different in other situations, but at least in these conditions and what I just saw then, the traction control didn't activate, so I think I'm just going to leave it for now. Fuel usage per lap I think is around 2.9, I think. And on that corner I just did right there, on the entrance of it, I'm still in 2 minds of how to enter it, because there's an AstroTurf on the right, and as soon as you brake on it, there's like a reduction in grip. It feels a little sketchy to brake on that. But then again, it gives you a little bit better of a line coming into the corner. I hate this chicane so much, but I'm getting there. 2:06. What a good lap time. You sure it's 103? I was talking with the team and everyone was saying 97 litres. That gave me a fright. I assume somebody just subscribed, so thanks whoever that was. I should really keep it in second gear coming out of that corner. First gear's a bit dodgy. 54.7, that's not where I was in practice. Around 54.3 I want to get. Oh, that was a nasty first corner, that. This is one of the best tracks for the Aston Martin, yet it's still not right up there compared to the other cars. It's just the way this thing is, it's not that great out the corners.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh, not nice.
Yellow flag is
Don't like that corner either. Actually should probably do a little bit of quali practice before we hop into quali. I'm only a 10th off the top time. Those are all race practice times. Turn it off. For quali I'm running 1-1, both on the traction control. Updated Nurburgring track guide. Does it need updating? I'll have to have a look. And I'm Brandon, by the way. Hayden is the other one, other fellow on this channel, but he's not here right now. I'm sure, or he was watching last time. Not sure if he's here now. If he is, he'll say hi. He'll probably find a way to frighten me. Like he did the last time. Oh, that was funny. I mean, with the lap guides, I do want to redo a lot of them. Well, the ones that didn't have the throttle inputs, I wanted to redo those. So I guess Nurburgring is one of them. I think that's one of them. So I'm going to have to get to that one eventually. I know Paul Ricard has to be redone. Mizan, no, yeah, oh maybe Mizan, I can't remember, but there's a few that need to be redone. And I will probably end up doing GT4 track guides as well, because I realise that there is quite a difference in the cars. Oh yeah, no, definitely need to stay in second gear. That's a little bit late on the brakes. Oh, that feels nasty. Are we still in fast conditions, maybe? No, we're in optimum now. Have about 5 minutes left. This is probably not going to be the best lap. No, it's definitely not, but oh well. Especially for a qualifying lap. Attempt. Don't want to run on that curb with Aston Martin because it does this annoying thing where it jumps to the limiter. 54.1.
Yep, you're working.
Oh no, that was a nasty little corner, that one. Oh, okay, no. Not feeling too comfortable in this thing. I never have felt that comfortable in this car. This thing felt pretty nice around Silverstone. I just haven't got used to it in every other track. Which hairpin are you meaning, Mocha? Are you meaning that one right at the bottom? I usually double apex that.
2 minutes before we skip through the quali guides.
How long before quali, sorry?
2 minutes.
Oh, I'm not feeling too confident about this. just getting the rear out nearly every single corner. Quali is in a couple minutes. In practice, I was definitely a lot faster. I've just lost confidence in this thing. I'll deal with it though. We'll see what happens. Thanks to everyone who is watching. Appreciate everyone. I'd assume this is a qualifying attempt. Where is he? Nowhere to be seen. If those are race lap times, then I'm going to be a little bit off of the pace today. Hold on, I wouldn't actually.
Skipping now, guys.
Joining their
Connected.
TeamSpeak. Hold on.
Channel
Plenty of
switch.
times. The ping can be bad, but hang on, sorry, better start quality.
Hello.
Well, g'day. Yeah, all the best tonight.
Thank you. Good luck as well. Right, we've got qualifying now, so
Thank
I
you.
should still be on that setup, which and I'm going to head out on the track. Temps. We are at 33 degrees. I'm going to quickly drop the pressures. Can I do that? I just want to drop that pressure and that pressure. I think that was what I took note of last time. I hope that will do. Oh, and in the chat. Alright, see what happens. Club Jean.
Go through, Bone. I'll let you pass in the straight.
One thing I can hope for is rain, because I know that Aston will do very well in the rain, but I haven't actually done
Yes.
practice in the rain this week. Not a good thing, but should be okay if it does rain. Just got to avoid the curbs. Right, I'm going to create a little bit of space for myself. Nah, braking too late.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
really didn't get that first corner right. It's going to hurt me. I hope I'm not going to catch the following cars in the next lap.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
I think I will catch this guy, damn it. He's pulling off. Not a bad lap time. We're in pole so far, but we've got plenty of time. I was too conservative this time into the first corner. A bit of a bit of wheel spin there. There's definitely more in there. There's definitely more.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
If I improve, it won't be much, but we'll see.
You're lucky I wasn't on a lap there, 720. You're very lucky I wasn't on a lap.
Not the greatest exit. Fractionally better.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Ah ha ha, that's invalid. Do I go in the pits? Yes, I will go to the pits, I think. Ah, pressed the wrong button. Drive. I mean, I'm really surprised I've actually gotten that lap time so far. I was usually in these conditions. When you've only got about 10 minutes to do a lap, all the nerves build up. I'm just being honest, all the nerves build up, and
No luck so far at all.
it's not easy to get a good lap in. So I'm more than happy with that lap time. I should get enough time to set one lap, but I doubt the tyres and everything will be up to temp by then. I can qualify pole, you know, but the start of the race is where everything, I mean, at least race 1 at Nurburgring last week was, the very first corner was actually the deciding factor of how my race turned out, because I got robbed off the start. Well, I actually got bumped into the first corner, and that just caused a chain reaction which pushed me back all the way down to 6th or 7th. So I can be pole, but as soon as things go wrong on the first corner, I could be all the way at the back again. Ah, you're right, Speed. I should have lowered the fuel. I wasn't thinking, sorry. That's actually good thinking. I should have lowered the fuel. should have also taken a wider line to start the lap, but I just want to get this lap done. I don't think it's going to be any quicker, but we'll see.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm actually surprised that wasn't invalid. It went kind of wide there. Oh, no, no, no. It's close, but, oh, I don't know. I'm a 10th down, I don't think I'll recover from that. No, I'm 2/10 down, so...
Yellow flag ahead.
Oh, we've got 2 minutes of overtime. I don't know if anyone's still on their lap, but we're looking for a good position at the start. Might as well do a pit entry practice. Ooh, not the way you're supposed to enter it. Should do. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay. Oh, we've got pole by 2.5 tenths currently. It's not too bad. All right. Hey, David. Suzuka, there is a... I've only got experience in Suzuka with the Nissan, which is the car I did the lap guide in, so I can't remember it too much. I can't give too many tips right now, but we do have a race coming up there at some point, and if your race is this weekend, whenever it is, I want to wish you good luck for that. And thank you for the support, guys. We got pole. Okay, let's remember to press drive this time, so we're in... Okay, that's alright.
Hi guys, welcome to round number 2. Thanks for coming along.
Just gonna get a driver's briefing real
Only
quick.
thing I really want to note is, given what we had happen last week, just try and take it easy on lap 1. It is an endurance round, so you've got an hour to win it, not just T1. Remember, we have 1 mandatory stop for tyres. You are allowed to refuel, so you don't need to take fuel to the end, just for your first pit stop. No pit window. And hopefully that should be all. Good luck.
I am taking full fuel this time at the start.
Are we doing a formation lap?
Yeah, just hold on the grid till safety car comes through.
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting start. I'm not going to be... I don't think I'm going to be P1 by T1.
It's okay, but I was at least probably half a second off what I should have been, but wouldn't have gained me many places, to be honest. Great lap, by the way, Brandon.
Oh, I don't know. Someone spoke my name. I don't know if it was in Discord and TeamSpeak, but whoever that was, thank you. We're going to press drive. Hey, good luck. Let's press drive. Let's do this. I'm going to actually drive this time. How do I normally do the strategy?
Remember to drive, guys.
Oh, it's hard to say. I just go for whatever feels right at the time.
Stay in single file.
Alright, you're clear to go.
Right, let's go. I'm having some frame drops right now, so that's not looking too healthy. Thanks for the support, guys. I might be quiet for the first lap or so. We'll see. Just understeer the tyres, just purposely get some heat in them.
Going double fine.
I'm looking forward to get through the first corner because this is going to be spooky.
Alright, double up now, guys. No more warming tyres and brakes.
Thanks, guys. See what happens.
Avon's on the left? Or what's the deal?
Yeah, yeah.
Even's on the right.
Oh, okay.
Really low frames on
He
my
was
side.
on the left, I was on the right.
Shall I punch
That's
it?
not where we started.
Tight dove, hold 80 till green.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Alright, see what happens. I have to stay on the inside.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
I'm getting a lot of lag.
Car 241.
Copy.
Car 241 again.
Copy, copy.
Car 77.
I don't know how much that's coming through on your side, guys, but I'm getting a lot of lag. Should get better as we spread out. Right, so I'm starting with max fuel and not taking any fuel in the pit stop. I've taken 97 litres, so if you guys want to double check that fuel for me, that would be greatly appreciated. Someone said 103, but my team's been saying 97 should be good. We're taking 2.9 litres a lap and it's a 1 hour race. That was a bit of a dive.
Clear on the right.
That was a bit far back.
Clear on the right.
That was from a bit far back, I reckon. Gosh, this thing has nothing out the corners. That could be because they're running a lot of fuel.
Sorry, Dylan. Keep going.
Gosh, I'm looking forward to when these frames pick up again. It's a huge distraction.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
I didn't have to start with max fuel, but then I gain in the pit stops. Or do you feel at the same time as tyres? I always get confused in these sims, which does what.
I'm going to come in on the left here, just overtake me on the right.
Well done, mate. That's not fastest lap.
So you're going to need at least 3 more litres. Well, I can add 3, it won't cost me anything.
Copy.
There is an unbelievable amount of lag. I don't like it. Like, it's just like this temporary stutters that come out of nowhere, which is annoying. I started with 97. If you're feeling change tyres at the same time, well then you're probably right. But I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was tyres then fuel. I get confused. I mean, we're third so far. I mean, that's okay, I guess.
Turbine.
Learning all these things from you guys. Well, at least thank you all for giving some suggestions and help. That's appreciated. This is my first ACC league, so I'm learning these things. Yeah, we'll probably do a couple fun races at the end if you want to join.
Yeah.
So I'm just concentrating a little bit at the moment. Thank you everyone who is watching. Appreciate the support as always. I've learned that it was probably best to underfuel at the start, but yeah, as I said, I'm learning these things. So I will be down on pace when it comes to the first stint at least.
Well, not me. Customer fastest lap.
Ooh, the Lambo's gone around. You'll gain a position.
Sorry, mate.
R11.
Copy.
I don't know if you saw that in the distance. Looks like, I don't know how the Lambo managed to spin at that point. Usually if you spin around there, you'll go around going through the Schumacher S's. Looked like Lambo went around just a little bit further up the track. I mean, we'll take that. That's the one, goodness me, that was not the line. Yeah, one thing about this car, I mean, it's not the quickest on raw pace, but it's a very safe car. Like, it won't spin very easily. That's why it's so good in the rain. Now the question is, when do I pit? Because there's no pit window. I can pit any point during this race. Let's not do a Lambo. And then the next task about the pits is actually stopping in the right spot. Because if you miss the right spot when you come to pit, you lose like a second or two. And that's annoying. It's not easy to do either. Oh, it's a bit early. Pits in the last 5 minutes. The thing is, then I'm on old tyres. The whole race. Ooh. Yeah, because if I pit too late, then I don't get to use new tyres. I'm stuck on these most of the race. If I want to pit halfway, I've still got 15 minutes. Yeah, the Lambo went around at the top of the Schumacher S's. And sorry Lorenzo, I might have missed your question. I think you're talking about if you're wanting some cleaner racing. Well, I mean, if you do want some clean racing, try find leagues. The best leagues are the ones in your local area, so everyone's got a similar ping. It's not too high. Right, I need to put some good laps together. That last one was a bit ridiculous compared to the other ones anyway. These frames are still bugging me. Going a little bit deep into that corner now. I just lost all that time again. Oh, right. Well, we're starting to spread out a little bit now. Car in front of me is a lapped car. That's the car we battled with last week. That's good thinking, David. Working with you guys on this one. I appreciate your help and your thoughts and suggestions. I wonder how far the Lambo fell back. I think I'm holding a pretty steady gap between the car and me, well, the car behind me and me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's the 7th, so they didn't lose that much time. Not falling too far behind the car in front, but maybe they're fuel saving. I don't know, no idea really. So to those of you who watched last week and are new to the stream this week, this is just a single race. It's a 1 hour race. And currently in second after the Lambo that was in front of me spun out. Hopefully we won't. Lambo bended again. Oh, that's not too good for them. They'll be miles back now. How is the stream looking on your side? Because I know on my side, at least it's getting better now, but it was running pretty laggy before. Yeah, so it seems like the pace is evening out a little bit now, which is a good sign. Well, it's good to know the stream's looking okay. I was a bit worried that it might not be. Running a good lap until I got to the last corner. Took away all that time I gained.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
20 to 25 minutes. I think that sounds alright. Oh, shifted down. Yeah, we'll go with that. I didn't really want to. I wasn't thinking of pitting early. Wonder what is the temperatures? Running at 20 degrees. May have squeezed all the juice out of these tires already though. Just not feeling that confidence and grip that I was before. I'm losing a lot of time from it. Go back on the brake bias. Good thoughts. Thanks for reminding me all these things.
Watch out.
As soon as this guy came out of the pits, I started lagging.
At the hairpin, Corpano.
I see dust. Hopefully these guys won't make it too difficult. Oh. That got me well offline, that did. Ouch, there's a second gone.
Go left here, Brendan.
Two seconds lost just because of traffic. Hopefully, or looks like going front didn't lose any time from that.
Cars, I'd say.
some more. Okay, I might pit at 25 to go. I think that will be my pitting time. I want to get new tires soon. Okay, if I do get held up, I will pit then as well.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Car behind me's gained a lot. We are in the night now, and it's a bit more difficult to see. I think the car behind me going the pits. Oh, the other guys are coming in the pits now. What do you think? I'll go to 25 or pit now?
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pit sooner than later. I think I should pit. I'm losing over half a second a lap at this point. That's quite a lot. I lost nearly 8/10. That's a lot. I really probably should pit soon. Oh, thank you whoever that was. Yeah, I think I'm going to pit on this lap, guys. It just makes sense. I'm losing too much on these tires. Try to get a good lap here, though. Nah. These tires are done. Alright, so what's the temps? We'll look on the straight. On the right strategy, actually. Yeah, because every time I come into this hairpin now, it's just not there, the grip, and I lose about 2/10 there every time. Okay, I'm going new tyres, that's I think all ready to go. .4, okay. Although, I've got a preset set, should be good for these conditions. Now the challenge is, can I stop in the right position? Because you lose so much time if you don't get it right. No, I didn't, and that's about 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. That's a lot of time lost right there. It's so difficult to get it right. It's hard to judge from this limited field of view. Oh well, we'll see what happens when I come out of pits. I'm not expecting to be in second, if I'm going to be quite honest. I didn't add extra fuel, we'll see how it goes.
Mandatory stop will start here. Let's go, go, go.
Oh, why did I do that? Pressed the wrong button. Was that necessary?
I'm so sorry, Mia.
Oh my goodness.
909, turn 1.
Yeah, we see it. Copy.
Oh well, that was unfortunate. Car bopped me in the nose and I stalled. He pulled right in front of me into the pit lane. I thought this Lambo fell all the way to the back. Right, concentration time. Did lose a lot of time in the pits though, miles back. We're miles back. I'm gonna be honest, we lost probably 10 seconds from all that. Did we get much damage from that touch? A tiny bit actually, I don't know how much that is. Alright, well, can't change the past, let's just get on with this race.
Caution back straight.
.116, contact again.
Copy.
I think we have the upper hand on this Lambo. Maybe. Oh, that was a nasty little bump. Hey Menacing Skull, this race, I'm learning during this race, this is another learning experiment for me. Qualified in pole position, but we're in 4th now. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Max, come on. It's not that hard to move out the road.
Now, do I actually have the pace advantage? We'll find out soon enough.
Oh, Hank, there you go.
Right, tinier gap. Let's try build this.
Car 38, D King, need you to redress to car 116.
Okay, so next car's 8 seconds ahead. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can catch that up.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was a big dive when they actually got past me, but we got the best of it that time. I'm a bit overpressured on these tyres.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
Okay,
Well done, mate.
18 minutes. I know, holding pace to the guy in front at the moment. Okay, so there's a 1.8 second gap between me and the car behind now. There's someone else further 4 seconds behind that. Which I think we should be safe from.
User left your channel.
But yeah, I had a very shocking pit stop for us to be this far back. I believe I just got the fastest lap of the race. Oh, that's a bit wide. nasty corner. Menacing the RW6 hour. We currently have a few other ideas in mind. We've got some endurance races that we have been doing with these guys, so I'm not sure. I can't give an answer on that. We have a what's it called? Is it 8 hours of Suzuka coming up, which we will probably be taking part in. $27 liters left. Do I have enough fuel? Do I have enough fuel? Or I'm trying, Bimbo. But I'm also a little bit nervous of the fuel. It was said this fuel is gonna work. I don't know. It's making me a little bit nervous, I'm gonna be honest. Well, thanks, David. I just know that usually when I do fun 15-minute races, I just throw in 35 litres, and I've got a lot less than that right now, so... I mean, yeah, I think I'll be alright, but hopefully it will be. Sounds good, Speed. I'm running quite a bit faster than the car in front of me. In fact, I'm half the time from when I came out the pits.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I think we can put first place out of the question for now.
Go the outside, I'll slow down on the inside.
Oh, we just gained a chunk on the car in front. No, never mind. Close together. Alright, thanks guys. Appreciate all your help.
Time to take the inside.
Probably wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for the help you've given.
Cheers.
Don't want to be hitting that curb too often.
Racing Control, I've got a query. What was the car number that was involved with the incident with me at turn 1 earlier?
It was car 159.
Oh, we've got
Okay,
a
thank
Lambo
you.
around.
No worries.
Lambos are struggling. Okay, I lost a second on that. Need to get it together. was not a good corner. Oh, another subscriber. Thank you, whoever that was. Yeah, you're right, Speed. That incident cost me a ton of time. Just sucks that I stalled. That was annoying. We'll take a look at it after the race. We haven't killed anyone ourselves, I don't think, in this race, so that's good. It's feeling nasty on the exit of that corner.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Not too much quicker than the car in front of me now. But yeah, for future 1 hour races, I think I'm definitely going to start with the lower fuel.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, I think that traction control, I mean, I can feel it coming out the corners. The rear's a lot looser than it was before. Hold me up.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got the next car right in front of me. Got 6 minutes. Don't know if it's going to be possible, but I can give it my best shot. There's a whole pack of back markers just sitting there, so it might help. Maybe.
Leaders coming through.
Maybe he'll get through cleanly, and then I'll be held up. We don't know.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right. It's going to be interesting what happens here.
100-meter board at turn 1's missing, just a warning.
Wonderful.
Hey Bird, there's just one race today, 1 hour long. Oh, what's gonna happen here?
Car on the right. Clear
Sorry,
on the
dog. I
right.
was trying to get you over there. I was past a sec.
Oh no, I can see that second slipping away. I'm really being held up here. Oh, I went a bit close there.
Car on the right.
Ah, I lost so much time being held up there.
Car on the left.
Had to be sneaky
Clear on the left.
and just go for it. Man, I've lost 2 seconds, at least 1.5 seconds just because of that. He's right there though. Was it the leader right there? Oh, we're kind of close to the leader, but let's just not think about that right now. Is it? I don't know if it is.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Oh, that's a back marker. I thought that was for position.
On the right.
I think being held up there might have just been all it was needed to prevent me from getting second, because I only have 3 minutes left. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Almost.
Oh, that's a bit deep. Let's come back.
Thank you.
So much traction control kicking in, it's annoying. We might only have 1 lap left.
Thanks.
Sorry guys, I haven't been able to keep up with chat. This is going to be a final lap, I think, which is... I don't know, we'll see what happens. Car is so loose.
Leaders on final lap.
This is the final lap we're going on to. Was a second quicker on that lap. Oh, it's a little wide now. He's a bit far ahead, I think. No, unless he screws the chicane, I think he's got second. But at least we've got a podium, and thank you for scaring me again, whoever that was.
You're battling for 18th, don't worry about me, you two battle it out.
Final corner.
Hayden has finished the race.
I gave it everything
was
I
bad.
had. We'll have to take a third position there.
Excellent job, mate. V3, we're on the podium.
And there he goes. Alright. Let's take a look at the result, because I know first position was about 10 seconds ahead at the end there. I can save the replay, just make sure that's there. I'll only look at the replay after we change through the session, because it's just going to boot me out.
User joined your channel.
But third position, it was a much better result than last week. I can definitely say that. Last week was a disaster. I'm still learning because I made, well, yeah, there was a few mistakes and just a few things I didn't know there. Next time I do a 1 hour race, I'm going to start with less fuel. There was another thing I had in mind. I don't know what it was, but I think ultimately that coming...
Well done, boys. Good race.
Thanks, Rusty.
Done well. Done well. Wasn't much on you boys, sorry.
Coming out the pits though, when we had that little incident, thanks to whoever that was, yeah, when we had the incident and the car stalls, I tried to start it up, it stalled again, and that cost a good 5-6 seconds.
Good on you. And Nick, I just jumped in to say well done. Take it easy, eh?
Cheers.
User disconnected from your channel.
Whew. But yeah, that race is done. We only got one. That was the only race tonight. We're not doing 2 races like last week. Next week, I think we're at Kyalami. So that'll be once again, I think 3 20-minute races. So it's called a super sprint. And the winner of the race gets some ballast, and then yeah, we'll explain it more next week. But this week's race was better than last week's, and I think I'm happy with that. It really could have been better. I think a second was in there. We had one more lap. We could have been challenging. I'll take a look at the
Alright,
replay
everyone's done. So
in
good
a
race
few
tonight,
minutes.
guys. As always, if you have any incidents you want to protest, send me them in the protest channel, and we'll have a look at them.
Thanks, Race Control.
Thank you.
Yeah, great.
Thanks all.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Hold on. I know some of you are going to be heading out now, so thank you all for watching. Really appreciate that. If you want to jump in a fun race with us, we're going to start a random... We'll see what servers are available, and we'll just jump in something for fun, do a couple of races, and then I'll probably head off. But yeah, thanks everyone who has stuck around. Appreciate the support. I'm running the Logitech G920 wheel. And yeah, we're driving the Aston Martin. We'll quickly take a look at the replay, if I can find it. It would be this one, right? I missed a lot of messages, I apologize for that. Thank you for the support, everyone. Okay, well let's look at bird's eye view, because I think that one's... well, the helicopter cam. It might be a little laggy, I apologize for that. But here we'll take a look at the race start. I'm obviously the Aston Martin. We got pole today on qualifying, so that was quite good. Good to see that. But with the Aston Martin, it has a turbo and there is turbo lag, and it struggles off the start line. And as you can see, I was robbed just enough for De Jesus to get past into the first corner. And once you're where he is, it's easy to stay on the inside for this following corner. I was stuck on the outside here. Thought Mia was going to stick it in there, but held second. Yeah, kept the position just for now. We had the whole field behind. I don't know what happened further back on the field. I only know what happened at the front. There wasn't too much that happened on the first lap, although what I can say is I put all my fuel in at the start of the race, and I believe these other people around me underfueled at the start. And as some of you explained to me, it was probably the better option, so I'll keep that in mind for next time. We will jump forward to the end of the lap really quickly. Excuse the flashing. Alright, here we go. So this is the start of the second lap. Mia behind me in the Lambo goes, I think it's this lap. Yeah, that was from a real long way back.
User left your channel.
I don't know. I gave plenty of room because, I don't know, I saw it, but that was from a real long way back. I left the door open, so I think it's fair enough, but that was close. That was a real big dive. But we got through that. Let's try find the pit stop, because that's where the main action of my race happened. I'm not actually sure where that would be. Around about... How long did it was about 28 minutes to go? Oh gosh, this is going to be difficult to find. Where was I here? If I just jump through... Oh, here we go, right. So we're in the pit lane. I had a terrible stop, that's one thing that happened. When you stop in the pit box slightly out of place, it takes about 2 or 3 seconds, then it'll put you back into the right position, then it will raise a car, and that was where I lost some time. It's very difficult because, like I mentioned earlier, there's a very limited field of view and it's hard to tell where the car is actually sitting. We're not interested in the tyres being changed. Let's skip to the pit exit. This is where the action happens. So you'll see 2 Lambos come past. There's one. That one that you see there is the back mark. It pulls right in front of me, which I don't quite know why. Then takes out the teammate and stops right in front of me, which ultimately... And then I get a little bit of a scrape from Mia again. And then we're on our way again, but that is... How much time was I sitting still there? Right, we'll try count that. So coming down to the first corner. I'm slowing right down. And stops. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 to 5 seconds of standstill, or nearly standstill in that moment, so definitely a lot of time lost. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for me getting out of place in the pit box, I think first position was possible today, but it didn't happen, and we must look forward to the future. We'll run a couple of fun races now, I think. Let's see what you guys have had to say. yes, Mocha. There's a few of them in there. You can press H to see the HUD and show your position. Well, we've got this showing up right now. So at this point, I was not in second, I was in third. I think most of you know what happened for the rest of the race. I was about 10 seconds behind second place at this very point. Last lap, I was about a second behind... Yeah, I was a second behind second place, as you can see there. Wasn't very much action though, I didn't catch up. Third place today. Yeah, the Lambo that cut in front of me, it was a bit suspicious. The moment they were right in front of me, I was like, what are you doing? And then they took out the team, man. Just didn't look quite good there. Alright, let's have a look. You guys know what happened in today's race. Thanks for the support. If you want to jump in, we'll do a fun race. I don't know what servers are on, but we'll have a look. Last week it was a really random server. Had a really weird name. We'll see what tracks are available. I don't want to go with something that's already half full, so you guys can have time to join. There's a spa race. We don't want a race that's too long, maybe 20 minutes at max. There's a Mount Panorama. I don't think I'm too keen on Mount Panorama right now. What do we got? That's GT3s. There's only 8 minutes of quali remaining. That's really got 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's have a look further down. They've all got 5 minutes remaining. What about this one? There's a Kyalami one. We could do some Kyalami. There's an Octane online server as well. North America. I hope they're okay with us running into that server, but it's public, so I think we should be fine. If you got, well, should we do this one? You guys happy with Kyalami? We can just do a fun 15-minute race at Kyalami, and if you, well, depending on how many of you come in, we'll see if we'll do another race after that. I mean, this is every other session has either 5 minutes of qualifying or practice. So if you want to do Kyalami, I'm quite happy to jump into this. You can set the RWB server if you want to. That would be great speed. Thank you if you can do that. It's always good to learn the tracks. We'll try Kyalami if that's alright speed. If we can set up a Kyalami track. And obviously if you can put the server title in the chat, then we can find it together. Which simulators except for ACC are worth to buy for PC? I haven't done a lot of driving other sims lately, but Race Room's a good one. Race Room's free, but there's content that you have to purchase inside it, but the base game's free if you want to get Race Room. It's pretty good. Most people know iRacing, but that's a subscription service, which has a monthly fee, and then every vehicle, except a few, is an additional purchase. So it's up to you if you want to do iRacing. Hold on before you join. If Speed's making a server, we'll jump into that one. Speed Demon. But yeah, I haven't done much driving on other sims lately, so it's actually hard for me to remember. Of course, a set of course of one. That's a great one. That one never dies. There's plenty of modded content. You'll find plenty of people still on there. And then there's R Factor, which a lot of people love, but it has a terrible multiplayer, and you'll almost never find a public lobby to join. Unless you want to do league racing there, and there's probably plenty of leagues to join. We're just waiting a few seconds. We'll see if we can hop into a server. Thanks everybody who's still watching. I want to check what's in the meantime. What is my rating sitting at? Because I know my, consistency and car control, these always go up and down, but to be at 97 after that race, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Car control, I was oversteering a lot through that final part of the race, so that's probably where my car control dropped. Safety, racecraft, I'm happy to have that high. Pace, that's irrelevant, because that only gets set in hot lap special events. Speed, are you still there? What's in here? I haven't looked at this menu very much before. Just your fastest laps and stuff. So yeah, that's a lot of invalid laps at Spa. Thank you, whoever that was who just subscribed. Appreciate it. Yeah, consistency and car control, they always seem to go up and down. They're very sensitive to however you drive, whereas safety rating, it doesn't go up too much. It takes a lot of time to gain it. Or lose. Well, no, you can lose it pretty quickly if you get in too many incidents. I think we'll wait a couple more minutes, see if speed's still there. And thanks for all the likes as well, guys. As you probably heard many YouTubers say, every like helps boost the live stream or the video, so others can see it. If we don't do speed server, we'll have another look and see what there is. 2 minutes remaining. Right, so you're still there, okay. We'll wait a little bit longer. If you guys want to have a look at Octane Online Racing's website, that should be in the description. If you're in, well, specifically, the league that I'm doing is, well, the split that I'm in is based in Oceania, so like Australia, New Zealand. There's a North American league as well, so if you guys are interested, show some support and jump on their website, maybe find their Discord, and I'm sure they'll be happy to answer questions if you want to do some league racing. And there's some special events coming up as well. Yeah, my thoughts so far on this season, this league that I'm doing, well, I mean, obviously the first week was a bit of a disaster. Are you signed up for the North American League? Well, I hope that goes great. Are you doing, well, when is the North American race? I think it's on Friday or Thursday. So are you doing it this Thursday or Friday, whenever it is? Or are you waiting for the next season? At least I remember to press drive this time. That was a disaster. You're doing 3 leagues. Well, that's a good effort. Well done on that. Well, if you do race, good luck for that. When the server is up, it should be... Oh, did it come up? Speed, would one of your servers here be good to join? If you can get in, that'll be awesome. What racing gear do I use? The wheel is the Logitech G920, and the pedals I'm using are the Fanatec Club Sport V3s. What else is there when it comes to racing gear? Gloves, which aren't necessary, but they definitely help with comfort in long races. And yeah, I think that's all that really matters when it comes... Oh, I've got an 8 shifter, but that doesn't matter in ACC. Alright, so you happy if we join one of these? Let's have a look. So is... We'll go for the mixed ones then, I guess. Mount Panorama, Monza, Suzuka. Shall we do some Suzuka, guys? If you want to come in, search up RWB in the server chat with a space. If you don't add a space, it won't let you search it. So search RWB and then put a space in the server search, and we will join one of these. I think did someone mention Suzuka before? You all happy with Suzuka? We'll do a fun race and then we'll see how many people turn up, and we'll decide if we'll do another one after that. Can't join. Why can't you join? Hopefully we'll be able to join. That would be ideal. Right, I think we'll try hopping this one. We'll just see what happens. Oh, it's raining.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, okay, well, I'll try to put it in the chat. Just search RWB with a space. I can't type. Server search. No, I can't type at all. Right, well there's a few of you jumping in here. I've got a prompt from GeForce to update something. It's raining. Is it dry tires or wet tires conditions? Probably dry if it's only greasy. I'm so clueless. I'll just leave the rest, probably drop the fuel. I haven't driven Suzuka in so long. I've only driven it with the Nissan. Thanks, Rob. If any of you are still in here and want to join, oh, yeah, okay. If anyone of you want to join, just search RWB with a space. There's a slot cap of 12, so if you want to get here, try getting early. 8 minutes of practice, and I forgot to check how long of qualifying. But yeah, if you want to get in, there's 12 slots. We'll see what happens. So far I'm not dead on dry tyres. That's good, Dave. We'll see you in if you can get in. Oh, there's a bit of oversteer already. I'll pop that traction control up to 4. Oh, that's not the line. This track will come up later in the season for the league as well. I mean, every track will. Alright, it's good to hear, Rob. We'll have to get you in one of these races as well. Oh yeah, there's a lot of understeer, eh? I think these are dry tyre conditions still. Just. Tyres aren't stone cold, so we should be alright. This is interesting conditions. Oh yeah, and of course we've got an 8 hours of Suzuka coming up. So this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, slicks are the way to go right now. That way is not the way to go. Let's keep on the racing. Actually no, the racing line's probably the worst line right now. It's nice and slippery. Probably need to attempt the karting line, but I'm a bit nervous of that as well. No, it's not doing anything for me.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
This is a fun track though, I enjoy Suzuka. We've got 9 of us in here. See if we can fill it up to 12. If any of you still want to join, we've got 5 minutes of prac and then we've got qualifying. Now, Spoon has got a lot of, well, lack of grip. you go in the rain, you bring the brake bias a bit further back. Didn't help me for that corner. Are we still in greasy conditions? Yep, we are.
Yellow flag ahead, charging front.
Whoa.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Challenging conditions, that's something, that's for sure. Now it's getting wetter and wetter by the second. Taking that one well wrong. Should be flat out through here. So we reach Spoonaway, I have to brake late earlier than I was. I was a bit too early. Got 10 people, there's 2 more slots available.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Anything with a front engine will be better in the rain though. Generally more stable. Generally. At least this car is. Feels decent. I know the Lamborghini hates the rain. You get that corner right. Yeah, unfortunately I can't really do much about the tide temps in these conditions. Oh no, I've gone wide. Killed my exit. Wide. I mean, I made some sort of improvement, I guess. Oh, didn't shift. We'll move into qualifying in a few seconds. Uh-oh, gone wide. Let's bring it back. Ah, I hate that about the Aston Martin. Hit a bump and doesn't like it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, spin is definitely not the easiest to come out of. Turning and accelerating. Oh, that gave me a fright. Alright, we're into the next session and it's still raining.
Give it all you got.
I might just... I'm not going to change that up, no point. Let's go with it. Poor Mia, and you reckon someone... No, I don't, are we in greasy still? No, we're in damp. I still think the wets might be better. I mean the dry tyres, I think they might perform. Seems okay in the dries. No one's coming out of the pits except me. I want to change my traction control because that's going to kill me at some point.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
We'll bring that down. Brake bias. Right, this is one of my worst corners on the track at the moment. The late hot lap. I'm the lonely one at the moment. I can see a few people. Oh, here they come. They're all coming out now. Slippery out of that corner, that's for sure. Oh, and I've gotten on the grass. That's that lap time done. Got a full server now, so welcome anyone who is driving. Hopefully our race won't be too chaotic, but it's here for fun. We're not gonna be overly competitive. Just gonna see what happens. If you still want, we could probably do one more race after this. Still in damp conditions.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Here we go, on to another lap. That was probably not going to be good enough. I went on the grass.
Well done, mate. Trust your best.
Oh, I put too much to the right. Ah, damn it. That was looking really good up to that point. No, not the grass. How far? Didn't like that. How far are we sitting off? Oh, I'm 2 seconds off. That's a long way. Ah, no. All over the place. I've got a lot of practice to do for Suzuka, that's for sure. Oh.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Been improvement, still made some mistakes.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh no, that's the grass. I get afraid to turn for some reason in that corner. And then I just don't turn. And then I end up in the grass. Keep going. We'll do another lap. Hey Flopmeister. Good to see you. Right, let's see what happens on this lap. It's my last chance. Don't go off the track! Oh, that was nasty. Oh, I messed that up. I've binned it. Well, I haven't binned it, but I've binned the lap. Damn it, I was doing really well. The main race is over for Meister. We're just doing a fun race now. I lost a good few tenths in that spoon curve, but that's pretty close. We've still got some overtime, so people might still set some laps. Congrats to, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Artek. Congrats to you for getting pole. See what happens for the race. I think we're still full. If there's any space available, feel free to join. Just search RWB with a space afterwards in the server search. I think we might be full though, maybe not, I don't know. We've got 11 it says here, so there might be one slot available. Alexis put in his time, and now we go over to the race, which I think is a 15-minute race. Just a fun race. But yeah, if anyone's watching now, we finished the main race and this is just a fun race, and we might do one more after this. I'm not hosting it. Speed Demon, who was in the chat earlier, in RWB, that's who is hosting the server. But we're just running some fun races on it for now. Session should flick over to the race in a few seconds. And you're right, Mocha, it is very slippery out there. It just requires that perfect amount of throttle, and it gives you that rotation around the corner. Too much and you're sideways drifting and you lose time. Alright, we're in the race session now.
Alright, we have some wind conditions. Watch out for curbs.
Still damp. Do we go for dries or do we put wets on? I don't actually know what's the better idea. It's going by the forecast, it's going to stay at light rain or medium rain or whatever it is. Oh, everyone's asking the same question, wets or dries? I don't know. Wets or dries? Got 40 seconds to decide. It's only going to get wetter, but the wets are going to overheat. I'm going to put the pressures up and it's going to stay on dries. It's still probably too low. And how long's the race? 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna put, that should be fine. And let's press drive, and we're in. Wipers, rain lights, good to go. Traction control 2 to 4. Right. It's wanting me to go in front of the pole car. Oh, there we go. Only thing about this on-screen graphic is it's pretty inconsistent most of the time. So I'm going to use the anti-turbo lag technique on the brakes, full throttle. Not too fast. Too fast. Didn't nail it, but it was okay. Yeah, it says wet tyres optimum, so this is going to be interesting. Got no idea how good the Merc is in the rain, but it seems to be pretty good. Nice and wide again. And thank you to Speed Demon for running the server in RWB. Just so we can use it right now. Let me get that corner right. What do you mean by how much force feedback is real? I think that guy in front is on wets. He's going for the water to cool his tyres down. I'm assuming he's on wets because he's going to the inside to pick up that wetness on his tyres to cool them down. But if his tyres are overheating, it's going to be interesting at the end of the race. Get that corner sorted. that's a bit of a jump. So I can assume at this point car in front is on wets. Guy behind me, I'm not too sure just yet.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I forgot to put my brake bias back. Yeah, that guy behind me is also going for the inside, so I can assume that they're on the wets.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
It's getting proper wet now.
Car on the left.
I'm going to the grass if I go any further. I do think the wets were the right decision, but the tyres are really hot, I'm pretty sure of that.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There goes speed. It's gone through. I don't know if speed's on the dries or wets. I wanted to go wets because it was only going to get wetter, but it was still just very light at the time. What is it at? It was still in damp conditions. And it was saying wet size optimum on screen. Go side by side in front of me. If they battle, I mean, it helps me a little bit. But I don't think I'll be able to catch at this point.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Uh-oh. And yeah, for you guys in the chat, I've got no idea about Newton meter strengths. I don't know much about that. I don't even know how much my wheel has. Not a lot, that's what I do know. just don't think I'm going to be able to hold on to these guys. If their tyres go off, then I might have a chance. Always going too wide there. See on that little mini map on the left there, the two behind me are having a close battle. Come on, one of you guys, give me a battle. Don't leave me alone. It's looking that way at the moment. Four minutes left, 4.5. Got maybe 1 or 2 laps to go, and we'll decide what we'll do after that. Got need a lot of practice at this track. Their wet tyres seem to be holding up alright. I just can't hang on with the dries. Surprised I'm actually still stable with the dries. I'm using the Logitech G920, Shane. The wheel. To answer your question about excessive steering, well, it's hard to put that in words because it all comes down to feel. And when you're... Oh, that was the last lap. Right, okay, that's the race over. Yeah, when it comes to steering, you have to really feel the force feedback. If you're going past the point where there's no more information, you're probably turning too much. I'm turning too much right now. But as soon as you start feeling the information on the wheel, that's the limit. And Samuel, does anyone with Logitech wheel have some weird throttle sticking issues sometimes? When I still used the Logitech pedals, I had those exact issues when the throttle and the brake were both playing up. To fix that, I sprayed some electrical cleaner onto the potentiometer, and that sort of temporarily fixed the problem. Yeah, there's a problem with those pedals. Sometimes, at least they happened to me a few times actually. You had to just spray it with some electrical cleaner, the potentiometer, and it should make it a little bit better. Turn your tyre volume up above engines. Turn the engines down to... Well, I am using headphones, but maybe that is something... And yeah, that is something really important. If you can't hear the tyres, what the tyres are doing, if you don't know what the tyres are doing, you're not knowing where the limit of the car is. You might not be driving as fast as you could be. I'm using the Fanatec Club Sport V3 pedals right now. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, but maybe we can do one more. If any of you are watching, do you still want to do another race, a fun race? I think if we get 3 yeses, then we'll do another race. I'll ask whoever's in the server. Hold on. I'm thinking if we do another one, maybe a different track, if that's okay. Thanks again, Speed, and I think a few people are interested. So if it's all right, could we try a new track or a different track, and we'll run one more fun race, and then I think I'll call the live stream. Do we have a suggestion for a track, Monza? If everyone leave, the track should change. Well, let's all leave. We'll refresh that server. If you want to join the server that we're about to join, just search RWB with a space. If you don't put the space, nothing's going to come up. So come into the server list and search RWB and put a space on the end. Going to play some Wreckfest. Well, enjoy that, and thank you for watching the stream. Not Kyalami. Well, hopefully it won't be Kyalami then. I think a couple people didn't want Kyalami. Some want Nurburgring. You want Nurburgring? Jake, I mean, yeah, you said that if everyone left, the server should change. We've got one left in the server. I don't know what track it goes to, if it's random or if he chooses. Okay, where did it go? I think it's restarting. Wait a few seconds. Wait, what's the server? I think it's the same thing. It's got higher safety rating. We'll keep it low safety rating so anyone can join. Random, okay. Which server was it? It was called... I forgot what it was called. Monza has a high safety rating, which means more people can join, but I don't know how high everyone's safety rating is here. We want to keep it open so anyone so anyone can join. Is that the server? Which is the server that we were on before? I think it was this one. It's at Kyalami. I think we're going to have Kyalami. I know some of you didn't want Kyalami, but that's the one that we were on before. I think that's the most open for anyone to join. We'll give Kyalami a go. I know some of you didn't want to do it, but we'll give it a go. It's always good to learn a track. No worries, Nix. I hope I pronounced your name right, but yeah, that's okay. I think someone mentioned earlier updating some of the track guides, and I agree. I know some of them still need to be updated, and I also want to do the GT4s at some point. The problem with the GT4s is they are so different. Like the Audi is completely different to the Ginetta, which is also completely different to the KTM. So it's hard to say pick one car and say GT4 lap guide. 12 spots, but I think we only just got onto that 12 limit the last time, so I think it's alright. Oh, you can't join because of medals. I'm sorry about that, Mocha. Well, thank you for joining us in the live stream. Appreciate that. 5 AM. Okay, well, it's time for some sleep. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. We've got 5 in at the moment. If any of you are still watching and want to join us racing, come join. It's at Kyalami. It's a 15-minute race. We've got 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying. What's the other info? Oh yeah, search in the server list RWB with a space on the end, and then this server should come up. It's the newcomer server. It doesn't have any safety rating requirements. But feel free to join. We have another 7 slots available, and let's just go on the aggressive setup. Drop the fuel to about 33, 2. Brake pad 1. And that's all I'll change for now. After this race, I think we'll call it a day. I'm getting a little bit tired, so I need to get this. Well, I need to end the live stream. Thank you. You have a good sleep, and we'll see you next time whenever we, well, obviously we'll have another live stream with the league race next week, and maybe a video or two within the next week. We'll see. Right, I'm gonna get onto the track. Let's drive. Kyalami's pretty fun. I haven't driven too much of it before. I've gone and like completely missed the first corner just about. Right. So there's a few things. You don't want to do that and the exact same thing on this curb on the left, because your lap time is not going to be very good. Then we have this fast right hand. We only need to shave off a little bit of speed. It's hard to judge where to accelerate again. I'm going to brake just after the 50 meter board. Okay, I brake a bit early still. I've got a blind corner to the left here. There's a not really much of a braking marker. Little lift before getting fully back on the throttle to the right. landscape in the background as we come down the hill. Foot flat through here, and then 100 meter board, middle of the track, apex, and then we can use a bit of the runoff on the exit. Not too much. There's a curb, you do not want to touch that little yellow thing. If you hit that, you'll go flying. Before the 50 meter board, and we're at the final corner. Now we start a lap. I started on ACC on PC. Welcome to ACC on PC. Oh, I got that all wrong. Yeah, welcome Potato. Oh, enjoy ACC. Got 6 people in here. We've still got 4 minutes of practice and then 10 minutes of qualifying. So if you're watching and you want to join, feel free to search RWB with a space afterwards in the server search, and you'll find us. The ping looked okay. Hopefully the ping was alright. It's a very wide track. Let's get this corner right. That was a bit better. I do quite enjoy this track. This is my home country, where I was born. Not where I live though. Wide. Be a valid lap this time. 42.3. Guess that's okay. I think I've been into the 40s in the past. I think that's about where lap times sit. Goodness me, offline there big time. Oh no, I really butchered this lap. Only one that said lap at the moment. Are we in fast or optimum conditions? Fast. 9 people in the server. If you want to join, there's 3 slots remaining. Just search RWB in the server list with a space on the end. Right, that's my weak corner at the moment. Okay, can this corner, this lap be a little bit better? Thanks to everyone who is still watching, I really do appreciate that. These league races, these league race live streams have been my best live streams on this channel, so really appreciate that. Shiny, that yeah, the main race is over. But right now we're just doing fun races to finish off the live stream. So we're just mixing in with everyone who's watching to do this race. We did another fun race just before. But the main race of today is over. Maybe it's worth... I think in the future I might... When it comes to these fun races after the main race, I'll just put a note on the screen to mention that it's fun race time. Because I guess that it might be a little bit confusing to anyone who's joining the stream now. Thank you to whoever that just subscribed. Getting a little bit uncomfortable in the seat. Oh, we're in qualifying now. Alright, let's do it. One slot available if anyone wants to take that. After this race, I will be ending the live stream, and then we'll have to see you guys all again next week. Definitely think for the main race tonight, a win was possible. It was definitely possible. Just a couple things like that. Lamborghini in front of me and coming out the pits. That cost me 5 to 6. Actually, probably cost me more than 5 to 6 seconds. And then what happens? Oh yeah, I had that annoying pit stop. Didn't stop in the right position, which took 3 seconds to drag me back into the right position. I hate that so much. It's so difficult to see. You only got a 2D screen in front of you, and you've got a very limited to what you can see. It's hard to line up properly. Let's create a little bit of space. Stoked with the pole position though, but like I said in qualifying, it can get pole, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be first place after the first lap of the race. see what time that is. 42.1. That's faster than what I did before. We saw fast? Yeah, we're still in fast conditions. That's not a good line. Killed this lap. We have a full service, so welcome to everyone who has joined. Hopefully this race will be alright. I actually don't mind the Aston Martin around this track. I hated it at the Nurburgring. And Hungaroring actually. This is next week's track actually, so this is good practice for me. Oh no, you got done by the curb of death. Everyone just seemed to pull out the way there. Right, a few more laps. Oops. Went a little bit offline. Oh, they'll hit the curb of death. There's someone facing the wrong way.
Please try to stay on the track.
Right, why run high ABS? Oh, I've just left it on the default aggressive setup. I can bring that down, I guess. That was not optimal.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Maybe there was that. I might back out of this lap. See if I can squeeze another lap in. Oh, okay. What car is an Audi in first at the moment? And the ABS down at 2 for now. expect that. Right, one more attempt. See what happens. Third now.
Yellow flag, be careful.
No! Oh, it's invalid. Oh well. That was a good, decent lap up to that point. I kind of ruined that well. Yeah. I was just running whatever was on the default. I didn't notice what the ABS was. I'm gonna pull into the pits. Congrats to whoever is in front. I don't think I want to change anything for now. Pressure's actually not too bad. Spot on, actually. Did you hear when we're going to get 3 British tracks in the future? Yeah, that I think is around Christmas-ish. I don't know exactly when. But yeah, it's whatever's in the British GT Championship. Hey Rex. Right, race is next. It's gonna be interesting. We've got pretty close few at the front. Me and a few other people have some killer ping, so hopefully you won't disturb anyone. Last race of the day, and we'll close the live stream for the day, and I'll see you guys next week. Hey, just some guy. And Nordschleife would be amazing, but there is absolutely no confirmation at all of it at this point. I don't think there's, because this game is primarily SRO related content, I think, and I don't think any SRO related series run at the Nordschleife. I don't know. 33 litres will be fine. That's a hot track. I pressed the wrong button.
Going double file.
Any second. There we go. Ah, stalled it. I killed the ignition as well. It's not. I don't have to be stopped. Well, that was annoying. Apparently when you're moving you can't do that again. Oh well, I'll start the back.
Green light. Go, go, go.
No biggie. Just a fun race.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, that was close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, well, I'll change that again in a minute.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Didn't want to hit him, oh that was close. Oh, that was a little bit of a tap there, that was a net code though. Not doing that corner right at all. Using too much curb there. Did that tap give damage? No. car did I do the lap guide on this track? I can't remember. Is it Nissan or a Bentley? I don't know. Was it this car? I don't know, I can't remember. It's another track I've barely driven before.
Well done, mate. This is me, Russell West. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got a good wee battle going here at least. I can agree with that, Space. I'm always keen for a bit of rain or something different, but like you say, most people just go for the standard day dry. But when it comes to league racing, it's common that all the different conditions are used.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Right. Oh no, we got the warping thing going on again. It's not easy to overtake on this track.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
Oh, I kept it tight there.
Clear on the left.
This is some good battling going on. Ooh, whoa. Oh, I got a bit distracted there. Where's he gone? There he is. Did I hit him? I don't think I hit him.
Left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh, I've hit
Clear on the left.
the curb of death.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I mean, I didn't feel a contact, but don't think I touched him. That was a bit weird. Just the fact that he went really wide looked strange.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's get onto it. I don't know where the next person is, a few seconds up. 5 seconds. 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to do a second per lap quicker. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not. I need to be a bit more familiar with the track before I can put in some good laps.
Well done, mate. Russell best.
139's the laps to go for. I can't remember. It's 149s or 139s or 140s. It's been so long since I've driven here. I'm not reaching them tonight, that's for sure. Just a tad wide. .139s, just a few seconds off right now. Three minutes left. Track conditions, yeah, they're optimum.
The fastest lap so far.
Oh, I got that wrong.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
I don't actually know how to set up the Motec thing. I've tried it before, I just couldn't get it to
Well
work.
done, mate. Russell best.
Got to the 41s. I've followed him, damn it. Yeah, well, I'll put some pracky in for next week's race. I think we'll gain some time from now till then. was a little twitch and that put me off. Get around the final corner, and looks like I'm going to finish in 5th today. Well, on this track. I still don't know what happened at the start. Couldn't start the car.
The best you could. I'll bring the car back.
That was fun. All right. Well, I think I'll call it a day for now. Oh, hello guys. Hey Rosso, Clark. And with the Motec, what do you? I know it's got like it's got all the fancy data and everything. I just don't know how to put it into use. I've never worked with that sort of information before. I've always just gone for the wheel and the pedals, and I've gone for a drive and learnt the track that way. I've never really worked with data before, so I don't know. Maybe it would help. It's good to see you guys here. Thanks everyone who took part in these fun races. I'll need to... Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, I'm Brandon. Hayden is not here right now. He's probably sleeping right now, but yeah, no, I'm Brandon. I'll try to do something in the future about these fun races, because with new viewers probably thinking, what is going on? This is not Nurburgring, this is Kyalami. I'll have to put some note on screen showing these are the fun races. Today's main race, I think it was alright. It was better than last week's. Last week's was shocking, but got 3rd today. Could have been a 1st, definitely could have been a 1st place, but yeah, got to learn to improve. Yeah, I'm getting really tired. I need to go get some sleep. So thank you all for watching. We'll catch you again next week. Thanks for the support again. We'll see you guys next time in the next live stream at this track. So see you later.